Hey, Chase.
Hunter.
How are you?
Who's that one?
Okay, so guys, also for tonight, this session is being recorded so that people who couldn't make tonight can watch it later on. So just so you guys are aware that it is being recorded. Okay, so
There's no Zoom meeting next week, is there?
no, there's nothing next week, not until the following week.
That's good info, huh?
All right, and once Heather and Megan start teaching, I'm gonna put everyone on mute, and you can come off mute if you have a question, but we're gonna try to make sure that Heather and Megan have the floor. And you can also write in the chat if you have any questions.
Are we going to have a thing with Leah this time?
What was that, Josh?
Are we gonna have a thing with Leah this time where she teaches us?
We don't have any movers or shakers planned for this challenge, but I know that Leah does them all the time herself. So if she has any, she can let you know about them.
Okay.
We tried
I
to
just got
keep-
here. Hi. I'm taking a little break for the summer because Michael, who's the only person in my classes right now, is kind of doing his own thing for the summer, going on lots of vacations and stuff. But we are going to get back started up again in our weekly classes for September. So
I'll come. I'm coming
awesome.
in. Yeah.
If you guys want to get involved in September, Facebook message me and I'll tell you how to register. And yeah, I hope to have you guys in the class.
Sure.
Perfect.
Sure.
Okay, well, so Heather is going to be teaching first. I'm going to spotlight her screen, okay, guys?
Okay.
And she will walk you through the steps for her. So everyone has their rocks and their paint and their water. Yep. Okay, perfect. Spotlight for everyone. Okay, can everyone see Heather's screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, take it away, Heather.
Okay, so we're gonna make a apple blossom, an apple blossom tree on this rock. So when you look at your rock, like I just did mine here. So this is like a little shape on the edge of your rock. So when you do your apple blossom, when you look on your rock, just pick the best spot on your rock where your top of your tree will go, but it don't go right up to the top of your rock. I don't know if you can see it there on mine, that it's not right up to the top. So the first thing you got to do is take your biggest paintbrush, would be the best, and take your blue color and paint all your rock. You don't have to do the back, but you might need a couple of coats. So go ahead and start your painting your rock. On blue. You don't have to worry about way down to the bottom of the rock or the bottom. Just make sure that you have the edges done. So when you have your grass done after, it will see it through and you don't see any rock through. So you might need a couple of coats. And you got to make sure that you paint your edges of your rock. I'll show now when I get the And after your first coat, if you need a second coat after it dries, you can certainly do it. There's mine fully coated there now. So after it dries, if you can still see the rock, you can do another coat. They gotta be fully dry before we go on with the next step. So everybody got it done?
I'm still waiting on my first coat to dry.
Blow on it, barely. Or you can also get a hair dryer. You can dry it with a hair dryer. So how's everybody doing?
You can unmute yourselves to answer, guys. I think they're busy painting away, Heather.
Well, that's good. At least they're getting their rock.
I love the color blue that you picked out.
Yeah, it's a tropical blue.
Mhm.
I did a sky blue on the first one and it didn't really cover that well. So I said, I'm gonna try a different blue for.
That's what I'm kind of starting to notice. I use the sky blue too, and it looks nice, but you can still see some of the rock, even though now I've done 2 coats.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put another coat on mine as well. Because you can see the rock. If you see the rock, the apple blossom tree won't look the best.
Do I have a hairdryer? I wonder if that might speed things up.
It's such a nice day. Everybody could paint outdoors.
Mhm. It's very humid out there today.
So you guys might need some paper towels if you don't already have any. And
not on a
if you
hairdryer.
don't already have some Q-tips, the Q-tips would be good. But if you don't have Q-tips, you can use a small, really tiny brush for
I
your
missed that. What's
dot.
going on? I missed that. What's going on?
Oh, if you don't have, yeah, you might need some paper towels, like to dry your brushes off, and also some Q-tips. But if you don't have for your Q-tips for your dots for your blossom tree, but if you don't have any, you can also use just a small, thin, really thin brush.
I'm gonna be out of breath by the time this is done. Poppy hasn't got a hairdryer.
Heather, I got orange.
You got orange.
Yeah. Orange and brown and green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you'll have an orange blossom tree instead of a red apple tree.
Yeah.
Are your rocks drying, guys?
Not yet.
No.
Add only one coat. Still takes time to dry.
It does.
May take up to 5 to 10 minutes.
Hmm.
You don't have a hair dryer, Jesse?
No, I don't have a hair dryer. No. Nope.
You might be able to, it might be okay if it's only a little bit dry, it might still work.
I think I'm gonna add one more coat to mine. Just make it, yeah. Do 3 just to be like on the totally safe side.
Probably only needs a minute or 2 before you add another coat.
To paint the
And
base,
yeah, I should have probably used a darker
Order to
blue,
do a
but this is
apple blossom tree.
not bad.
You got to paint the base color first. Wait for it to dry. All right. Hey. Oh. Wait for it to dry. Sorry. Love it.
It doesn't look too bad. Now I'm just gonna let that dry. Last coat.
Well, I turned on my hair dryer, had on cold air instead of hot air.
Mm.
So my rock is now cold and not hot.
Wait, I'm gonna be smarter about this. I should get a glass or not get a drink out of to use for the water for the paint. Okay.
So has everybody got your rock dry and painted?
No.
We saw Caitlin show hers. It looks really good. Awesome.
Let me know when you guys are finished so we can do the next step.
Let's see who put a thumbs up if you're finished so we can see who's ready.
Mine's still wet.
Okay.
Mine's still a little bit wet.
Some thumbs up, some still waiting. So maybe just a couple more minutes, hey?
Yeah.
And it might not have to be fully dry. Is that right, Heather?
No, you don't have to be fully dry.
Perfect. And I see Andrea's got her puppy there. Is your puppy helping you paint?
This is my little cousin's little puppy.
Oh.
Very cute.
Her name is Tia.
Hmm. I bet she's a good painter.
Yes, she is.
Do some paw print painting.
So guys, are you all ready for the next step?
Yes.
I guess so. I mean, mine's still It
don't have to be fully dry, Leah. Just try and see. So the next step is if you have a Q-tip, it would be the best. But if not, you would use small, really small, fine brush, and you just take your red paint and dip it in, and then you put little tiny bit of paint on, and then you dip it, you dot it on the top part of your rock where the best would be for your blossoms, and you don't put it right down to the bottom. You have it halfway down, if even half that.
Maybe some Q-tips.
And you can dab it all over the place.
Not done drying my blue yet.
That's okay. If it's close to dry, you can keep going, but if you need to wait a minute or two, that's okay.
Now there's a little bit of a few dots there on mine. Little bit of red dots. I used a Q-tip because the Q-tip's a little bit better than the paintbrush. So you just dab it.
What can I use instead of Q-tips, Heather? I apparently don't have any of those.
So if you have just a little tiny thin brush, that works good too, Leah. So just dip it into your red.
Something like this?
Like a really, really fine tip brush.
Oh shoot, I don't have one of those.
You might be able to use the back of a brush as well, like if it's a
You can
bit
use
rounded.
yeah, like the top of a little brush, like a bottom part.
Okay, like this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just dip it into paint and then put it onto your rock.
And that's red?
With the red, yes.
What's my other red?
Don't go all the way down though, Leah, because you won't have room for your rest of your tree. Because we're going to be adding some more colors to that. So there's what mine looks like right now with the red dots. It don't have to be as many as that.
How do I make your video bigger? Oh wait, speaker view, duh. Can I see that again? Okay. So cover like the top half of the rock in like spaced out red dots. Gotcha.
Make it look like a tree.
Ah.
So does everybody have that done?
No, I haven't started.
This is what it really should look like after it's done. So that's like when it's like a fully finished rock, that's the way it will be.
Stop ringing. Some folks stop ringing.
What's this one like?
Everybody got their red on? Their red
No.
dots on their rock?
I see some thumbs up, but I think a few people are just finishing it up there.
So when you're done that, you take a different Q-tip, like a clean Q-tip. And Leah, you can clean your brush when you're done your red. But you take your pink paint and you do the exact same thing that you do with the red, but you dot it. You don't have to have it not touching the red. You can have it on top of the red or next to the red, anywhere all around. Just touch it off your different places on your rock.
How far down do we go with this, Heather?
No more than halfway.
So is that like good?
Yep.
Okay.
So like now do your pink, Leah. You could do it over, just dot it anywhere all over your red paint, just like what I have done there on my rock. Just dab it. It don't have to, you can dab it into it. It don't have to be in different places. You can dab it on right on top of the other color.
What are we doing now?
In the same area.
In the same area, you just do a little bit of pink paint
Do dots.
and do dots on top of the dots you already have done.
On top of them? So like they have to be like right on top of them?
No, it don't have to be right on top. It can be next to, or you can.
Can't you see it?
Can you see it there, Leah?
Okay, yeah, you kind of mixed yours, but we can just put ours like wherever.
Yeah,
Okay.
as long as it's around like where you got your red. But you can mix them well because the colors even make it more look like an apple blossom tree. Because you'll be adding more colors as well.
Okay.
Onto the tree. How are you guys doing with your pink? Lots of dots. Thumbs up if you're finished.
In a good number of thumbs up, but it looks like a few people are still working away. Oh, Leah, did you have a question?
Oh no, I probably should have done this. Sorry.
Oh,
I just finished.
oh, perfect.
Oh, so now we're going to do our grass. So you need a little bit of green paint. So here's the grass. So the grass is 2 different colors green. So it's like a light green and a dark green. And you just put it on the little edge around the bottom of your rock.
Excuse me.
To just make little lines.
Dark green first.
Like dark green first.
Come on.
And
Get
don't
out.
make sure that your lines of for your grass are not close together. So like that, if you can see. And don't put them thick lines.
What are we doing now?
You're taking your green paint and putting grass on the bottom of the rock.
Right.
You make lines.
Like that, Heather?
Yeah. Just like it's shown there on the rock that is there on the camera there.
Yours looks a lot fuller than mine.
They will be after.
They will be after because you're adding some light green and dark green.
Okay.
A mixture.
And if you wanted to add more, Leah, you can. However you want your grass to look.
Let's see if that's up to it. My God. See it? That's one color.
That's dark green paint there. Now I'm going to take a little bit of light green and put it in between of the dark green. So there's some of the light green on in the being a mixture for the grass.
Oh, that's not. These are gonna be thick lines.
So it's
very
just
thick
just
lines.
blend the colors like in like with light greens and dark greens until the grass is the way you want it.
Going back to that other brush. Eh.
So then when you're done your grass, you can just let it dry there, and then we'll go on to the next. Looks okay there, Leah.
Might be able to make it a little bit higher.
You might be able to make it a little bit higher.
I'll make them a little bit higher, sure.
Not much.
Not much higher though.
Okay.
Let me know when you're done your grass. So the next step when you're done
Hold on.
your grass, you gotta take a little bit of brown paint, and you're going to make the branches of the tree going through the red and the pink dots for your blossoms to make your tree, and you're gonna lead it down right down to the bottom to make your trunk to the grass. So just let me know when you're done your grass so we can. And you need a really, really, really fine brush. Like mine is really, really, really fine. So does everybody have their grass done?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see a few thumbs up.
How's the other one? Is that fine enough, Heather?
Can't really see it, but
Is it thin enough to make a branch?
is it thin enough to make like a branch of a tree?
I guess so. It looks pretty tiny.
Okay.
Should work.
So I'm gonna push hard.
Okay, just don't push hard. So now you're gonna dip your brush into your paint, your brown paint, with a little tiny bit of small drop of paint. And you'll start right over at the end, and you're gonna go through, right through the dots and bring it down to the middle
Just do one.
of your grass.
Do one inch.
So it should look like not mine is a little bit too thick, but that's the way it really should look like. So you're like drawing it through the line, through the dots,
With branches.
through the branches,
And down to the bottom.
and down to the bottom. And you just continue on tracing. Keep on doing the same until you get all your.
Sorry, what do we do?
You trace to take your brown paint, and you trace you go right through your branches of your dots on your tree to make the branches go through the dots and go right down to your.
Just do another one.
I'm still looking. So, do I connect all the dots?
Red ones
You connect all the red ones
to make branches.
to make branches. So you can go through like your pink and your red, and when it gets down to you can connect it. Each one gets connected.
So only connect the red ones.
No, not necessarily.
No, not necessarily.
You're starting to lose me.
Just tell her you're doing another one.
I'm gonna do another one there to show you guys.
Get across and come down some bricks.
Okay, one sec now. I'll show it there for you guys to see. So see there, Leah?
Nope. Okay.
So see how like I got it right through and connected all through and to connect.
Oh, I did mine wrong then. Shoot.
You're like making branches for the tree.
You're like making branches for the tree.
But I gotta go connect to the dot.
Like I gotta connect to the dots.
brush for me? Okay.
So like, here's like the one that I did last night. So that's exactly what it should look like.
Oh, okay. No, so I'm doing it right then. All right. Okay.
And you can drop branches from the other branches.
So you can take the branches from the other branches to make
And join them up.
and
too.
join them up too. So Hannah, if you like, you can show that the video so they can watch it and do it too if they.
You're muted, Hannah.
Yeah. Sorry, thanks, George.
Oh, I don't like those.
Oh, peace, my brother. So you.
Careful, my friends can hear you.
No,
That's okay.
I can't touch your deed. That's who he's my brother.
I'm just going to pull up the video. 1 second there.
What you talked about.
All right. So if I share my screen, you guys let me know if you can see it. Okay. Are you seeing
I
my
can see
screen
it.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Can everyone see it?
Yeah, you should be good.
Okay.
So here's like they started painting the rock. They started painting the rock blue like we did, but they're using like a paint marker instead of like color paints. So it's a little bit easier, but they just started with the red dots and started just exactly the same way that we did the red, and then they did their pink, and then they did their grass.
Did you want me to fast forward a little bit?
Yeah,
There you go.
They did
there you
the-
go. So that they just did the red. And now she's gonna do her green grass. Like we just did.
Her rock is really flat.
Her rock is really, really flat. So like some of yours guys probably maybe a little bit bigger rocks. Or mine's really too big, but it worked. And now she's gonna add a little bit of light green. And she's gonna keep on adding the light and the dark green to make her grass. So now I think she's gonna take her,
I'll fast forward a little bit.
her brown, and she's doing the same thing what she did for her, the branches of the tree. So just taking it and drawing it and connecting the dots and coming down, making her tree. And she's doing it all through connecting each dot to make her tree. So she's going in through the color dots all over her with the brown.
Make branches off.
And she's gonna make she's making branches off the branches to make her tree look full.
Perfect. Is there anything else you wanted to show in the video, Heather?
No, I don't think so. That's
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
That's the main part there.
Okay, I'll stop sharing there. And I'm gonna spot, okay, you're still spotlight. Okay, can everyone still see Heather? Okay. All right.
So here's my tree, like with the branches and everything done.
I don't know if I don't think I like the way mine turned out. I think I did too many branches.
It will cover, Leah, because you got to put more dots on it. So
Oh, okay.
it won't look as bad. Because like the one I did last night, my sample is like all different colors. So you're putting white on it, more red, more pink, and you're doing white. So you're covering up the branches, so you're not really seeing the inside of the tree at all.
Yeah, when you finish.
So like when you're finished,
Okay, so next, red dots.
so next you got to take your bit of more red paint and you got to do more red dots on top of the other dots
Around the branches,
around the branches,
wherever she likes.
wherever you like. Dab away.
Not too big.
Not too big.
What are we doing now?
You're taking your red paint and putting more on top of your dots that you already have done there. So I just did some more dots, red dots on my tree.
See up the way down. Filling in the branches.
So you're filling in the branches. Everybody see there? So guys, let me know with a thumbs up to let me know that you're done all your red dots again. Everybody done that? Your second lot of red dots?
Looks like some people are still working away there.
When you're finished, you can get your pink and do the same thing that you just did with your red anywhere at all on your tree. Oh, you're pink, not red. So see how I got my pink added in there on top of the others. And then you're starting that you can't see the tree branches anymore throughout the tree.
Oh, then I should do a lot more then.
Put them everywhere, Leah. Just dab, dab away.
You boiling the kettle over there?
Huh?
Are you boiling the kettle?
Now that was the hair dryer, Leah.
So are you asking me something, Heather?
Oh no, I just thought you were asking me something. So I
No.
just said it's just a hair dryer. So when you're finished, your pink, then you take a little bit of white paint and you do the exact same thing that you just did. As many as you, not as many, just little dabs to give it a bit of look. So you just do your dots. So just a little bit. So if you really would like to put some more effect, you can actually put some more pink into your white. So it won't be make big blobs. Just make it look the way you want it.
It looks great there, Heather. Is that the last step there now?
Yeah, I think so.
Perfect.
Unless you want to add to the grass.
Okay.
Or
Maybe we
and
can let them know.
You also have to put a little bit of green grass up around your trunk.
Oh, okay.
If you like to, right? You could do that later if you wish, or
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll let people know they can do that a bit later, and we'll switch over to Megan soon, just so that everyone can get started on their second rock.
Sure.
But it looks so great, Heather. You did an amazing job teaching. Looks awesome.
Thank you.
How does everyone's rocks turn out? Let's see. Let's see them all. Wow, at Caitlin's, that looks amazing. Oh, Leah's, Andrea's, I see them all. Wow, guys. Awesome. It's good, looks good. I see Jesse's holding his up. Great job, Jesse.
Thanks very much.
Oh, Jason, beautiful. Nice big, you have a big rock. It's a good one, perfect.
And guys, if you like to, you can add like more dark green or light green to your grass if you wish, like after it's done, right? Or you can add a little bit more color to your tree, like more pink or red or whatever you like to make it the way you want it.
One of the only good rocks I could find on the trail.
Well, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Heather. And we're going to switch it over to Megan now. So I'm going to remove your spotlight. And I will spotlight. Where'd you go, Megan? Oh, Jordan's clapping for Heather. That's awesome. Oh, Heather. Oh, Megan. There we go. Spotlight. Okay. Can everyone see Megan? Perfect. Okay, I see some thumbs up. Awesome. All right, Megan, all yours.
Okay, so the colors you need are white, 3 different color blues if you have them. If not, it's okay. You can use whatever you want. And then you can mix them together so you get like a different type of color.
So what is it? White, 3 different color blues.
And for the sand, if you don't have, I have beige, but if you don't have beige, you can use like a yellow or like an orange, and you can like mix it color together so it looks like an orangey color.
I should have a skin tone in my other paint box.
What colors are we using?
So like 3 different color of blues if you have them. I have like these colors.
I'll see if I can get on the paper plate too, because that one's just full of other colors.
I also have like sky blue if you have that.
Let's see.
Megan, is it okay if I use a dinosaur?
If you want to paint that, you can.
Okay. That's for my nephew.
And if you don't have 3 blues, you can always mix white with your blue to make some lighter blues. So if you have white, you can lighten up a blue so you have the 3 colors that Megan is talking about.
So when everybody has that, we're going to paint the rock white. How was everybody doing with their rocks?
Good.
Okay, and when you get that done, you're gonna take any kind of blue you like, and you're gonna start from the top. So you're kind of like doing the sky. How's everybody doing?
I just added a third coat of white to mine. I haven't started on the blue yet.
Okay, you can.
Mhm. Maybe.
Doesn't it have to be fully dry? I would say so, doesn't it?
If you want, but I just went over it. Can you see mine?
Mhm.
Yep, we can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Then when you get the sky done, you can wait till it dries until we go on to the next step. I'm just gonna mute myself because I'm gonna use my hair dryer.
Oh, shit, let's sweep that up.
Looks great so far, Megan.
Thanks.
Andrea's showing her dinosaur.
Nice. Where are we now? How are you doing?
Waiting on mine to dry.
Okay.
And is it okay if it's not fully dry, Megan?
They can wait, or it doesn't really matter if it's because I painted over the white because we are going to be painting over the white because we're doing like a beach theme. So
Perfect. Okay. Good to know.
Okay, my nails were already rainbow because I hadn't done for Pride, but they have, I've just added about 10,000 different colors to my fingers. They're all covered in paint.
That's funny, Leah. It should wash off. It should be okay.
I'm an artist. I'm used to multicolored fingers. My acrylics easily wash off.
what step are you at now, Leah?
Oh, I'm just waiting on my blue to dry.
Okay. The next step, you can take whatever color you're using for the sand and put it down the bottom. So right here.
Am I supposed to paint the entire bottom like sand, or how much of it do I? Halfway, okay.
Can you see it?
So like leave a space, gotcha. Yeah, all right, okay.
What color do you use?
I'm using beige, but you don't have to use beige. You can use like yellow or like orange. You can even use like brown and mix like white if you have it.
Does anyone else find painting really relaxing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I like to listen to music sometimes while I paint too. I have like a Spotify playlist of really like chill, slow, relaxing type of tunes. Like a lot of like Joni Mitchell and James Taylor, Peter Paul and Mary, lots of slow, mellow, relaxing stuff, and that really adds to it.
That's a great idea. Like a coffee shop music.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had to mute myself because I had to close my window. It's kind of loud up there. Sirens are going. And a lot more.
No worries. I couldn't hear it on my end, so all good.
So where is everybody now? Is everybody okay if I go on to the next step?
Yeah, I'm seeing some thumbs up.
Okay, so where your clay is, you're going to take any kind of blue and you can use like a thin brush. If you don't have one, you can just like make some waves. Just like little streaks. Like that. Then you use another blue to do the same.
Another blue?
Yeah, so you're adding like different blues together. And then when you get all the waves in, we can paint them. And they can go into each other too. This is like the little waves. That done? Then you can like work on the next one.
So something kind of like that, Megan?
Yeah.
Okay. And do I just keep making like different color waves?
Yes.
Did many people go to the beach to get their rocks?
I did one time to pick up some rocks for my shop.
Nice.
Treasures by Jesse.
Oh yes, yeah. Jesse has an awesome craft store. Is that?
Entrepreneurship.
He's an entrepreneur. He sells all his creations in his own store.
Cool.
And I sell chicken eggs.
You sell chicken eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. So we have 2 entrepreneurs. Wow.
3.
3. Oh yes, and Leah's got her movers and shakers.
That, and I also sell, I knit hats and scarves, ponchos, cardigans, blankets, all kinds of things like that. And I
Right.
sell those. Loops by Leah on Facebook, you can find that.
Perfect. Okay.
And for Miss Heather over there, she does Cricut things and wooden signs and all kinds of stuff and sells it.
Yeah, we have a lot of creative people here.
I've also been making keychains.
That too.
Wow. Awesome. We should have a shop for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes. Like we should totally do like a craft fair of all Special Olympics athletes. That'd be a great idea because there's like enough of us that do crafty things to make some money.
That is a great idea, Leah.
We should do craft fairs for everyone.
Like a
Actually,
little,
heck,
a little
farmers
farmer's
market because Andrea's got like produce, eggs, and stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
I got keychains and clothes and signs and
Anything you need.
I actually have the right place to do it in, a hobby hut.
Yeah. I saw your dad last week coming in to buy lumber or something for the hut.
Yeah, he said he was talking to you.
Yep.
And I saw my coach today. Anna,
What was that, Andrea?
I saw my coach today,
Oh, that's awesome.
and her name is Jennifer.
Oh, very cool. So you got to know your new coach.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
It's always nice meeting new people.
Yeah. Nice being in St. John's, more stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be going on Gold Bus too.
Oh, right. You've moved. You're in St. John's now. That's awesome, Andrea.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I moved
Well,
up.
welcome.
Thank you.
How's everybody doing with their waves?
Good. And my nephew is coming Friday.
It's very
Megan,
exciting.
can you show your rock?
Mine?
It's my dinosaur for my Henry.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Looks like waves.
Making me want to go to the beach.
I'm going to the beach tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
I went to the
literally,
yesterday
I
to get
can
my
walk
rocks.
to the, like, I can take about 10 steps to the right of my house and I'm on the beach, so I can go down whenever I want.
My
Wow.
mom went to the beach with my aunts and stuff, but I couldn't go because I had to do this.
Oh, your mom's gone to the beach, is she, Megan?
She was, yeah, with her sisters.
Oh, yeah.
So are they still doing waves, Megan?
Yes. If you finish it, you can just let me know.
I'm finished mine.
I finished mine. There's mine, Megan. I don't know if you can.
I see it. It's good. So the next step is where you got your sky, you're gonna do like little clouds. So you can use like your top of your paintbrush, or you can use like a Q-tip. So you've already done that?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so when your paint dries and your sand, you can write seize the day on your rock. So you can, like, put that up.
Let's see, where'd my little brush go?
I added to the chat there what Megan said to write on your sand. So it seize the day, SEAS. So it's a pun on the word see, and then the day. So
In what color?
I'll leave that for Megan.
Yes.
What color are the words? You like what color are the words?
They're black.
Oh, thank you.
No.
Somehow my sand is still not dry.
Yeah.
But you could always add it afterwards, Leah.
Yeah.
After, it's her sheet. Only give it a sheet, okay?
No, she's looking for you for treat.
I don't have a sheet.
So it's SEAS for seize, the THE, and
Can I
day.
write it up in the sky? Because that actually is dry.
I think that's a great idea. Yeah, wherever you want to put it. That looks amazing, Megan. Wow.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
Love it.
And a great job teaching too. Oh, and I can see Caitlin is showing hers. They look great. Awesome. Oh, and Jason, that looks amazing. Great job.
Nice.
Ashley, wow, everyone did so. Oh, and Andrea's dinosaur looks great. Great sea dinosaur.
Ooh, pretty.
Sarah, okay, we'll have to, once everyone's finished, we'll get a picture of everyone's rocks. So I'll just, we'll wait a few more minutes. I'll remove the spotlight and you guys can go to gallery view if you want to see everybody. But let's say a big thank you.
Thank you.
To Heather and Megan.
Thank you, Heather and Meg.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely amazing.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Oh, we'll stay on it for a few more minutes just to get a picture. So if everyone wants, if you're done your rock, you can hold them
And
up.
what's with the Mod Podge?
My fan is a little bit wet. So that's
Okay. Phil, you want to? We can. Well, I'll talk about the Mod Podge right before we hold them up, so
I'll write
maybe we'll
down
be able to
things that
dry a
did-
bit. Yeah. So
Right. So
if you want to, okay. Well, we have some people holding theirs up. Well, we'll hold. If you can hold them up, hold them up. Or if you want to like move your camera so you can see your rocks. And I'll take a picture. Okay, guys. So.
This is a slightly better looking one. So.
All right, everyone's got theirs. Let's see. Cheese. Okay, one. I'm gonna take one more. Great job, guys. Awesome. One more. Hold on. I got everyone's rocks in it. Okay, perfect. Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, and so someone asked about the Mod Podge. So if you guys let your rocks dry, so you might want to wait a day. If you paint on some Mod Podge over top, it's like it will protect the paint so that if you wanted to put it in your garden or leave it on a trail somewhere for someone to see, it should protect it from the rain so that the paint doesn't come off.
We put it on right now.
You might want to wait until your paint dries. So maybe leave it for the night, and then if it's dry in the morning or sometime tomorrow, you can add your Mod Podge on top and just take a paintbrush and just do a coat over the top of the rock, wherever you have the paint. Cover the paint. Does that sound good?
Hey, Chase.
All right. Well, thank you, Megan and Heather.
Thank you.
And we will
Thanks, everyone.
post the video so that if you didn't finish and you wanted to see the video to go over everything, you can. And yeah, hope you guys had a great evening.
Yeah, we will.
Bye.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Great work, everyone.
Bye, George.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Heather. Good job.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Megan, Heather.
You're welcome.